Hello, Ben and Jerry's. How may I help you?
Hey, what did you say?
I said, hello, Ben and Jerry's. How may I help you?
Oh, hey, this is Brendon and Nick.
Hey, how's it going?
We were calling. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
No.
You never heard that name before?
No, I never heard it.
Oh. Well, we are. How many flavors do you have there? Do you have a lot of flavors or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we were thinking we were going to call. We're probably going to call Vermont on this episode. That's where Ben and Jerry's is from, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna call him for this episode.
All right.
Does that sound? Do we have the okay from you to call Vermont on this episode of Do You Know Who Jason Segel is?
No.
We don't have your permission.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. Well, we got to start the podcast. So have a
All
good
right.
day, I guess.
I'll
Yeah.
let you guys go.
Okay.
Do
Thanks.
you know who Jason Segel is? We know who he is, and we want to give you a little quiz. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
What can I do for you, Nick? What do you need?
I'd like to make an announcement. My announcement is I will be doing a show at Union Hall in Brooklyn, May 7th. Let it be known.
Hey, Brooklyn. So if you're out there, you got a 917 area code, hop on your recumbent bicycle, ride down to Union Hall, grab a slice.
We had Nick Kroll come in and do a couple voices.
You're saying that was Nick Kroll? That was my Brooklyn guy. I'm known for that.
Yeah, they're always talking about your voices.
Do a lot of voices.
Do your toddler voice.
I did a poopy in my panty.
In my panty.
I did a poopy in my panty. I'm just a little boy. It's like Buddy Hackett.
That wasn't bad, actually. Do you do like British?
Not really. Oi, mate. Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
That's not. I mean, I know they have shrimps and Barbies there, but just a quick update on the spaghetti sandwich debacle.
Oh, yeah. You put out a poll, huh?
Yeah, and I'll find the numbers on that poll.
I mean, it's just, I'll tell you right now, anybody with any common sense knows you got to scoop the fucking roll.
I disagree with that so much.
I know you disagree, but it's also like there's always right and there's wrong, and the person in the wrong disagrees with the
you're
person
wrong
in
and
the
I'm right, and whether or not people agreed with me or not.
We'll see how the poll is going.
So, because my whole thing about it is you toast the bread, and then the bread at that point, it's gonna form around the spaghetti.
When making a spaghetti sandwich, scoop the bread or no? Yes, 63% scoop the bread.
Yep.
Final results.
You know who else got 63%? Donald Trump.
I don't think he got that much.
He could have at one point.
Yeah, and he's the president. He won.
I want to know who was
Bad analogy.
colluding in this.
I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, it's not a battle of really.
Well,
I don't think you want to.
Okay, that's fine.
Make
Whatever.
that your.
That wasn't what I wanted to talk about. What I was actually going to talk about was the fact that I've got my whole family on board, and we're doing spaghetti sandwiches next Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That seems like a fun. Because your kid's what, like 14, 15?
17.
17. So that's a fun age.
Yeah, he likes the meatball. And so
you're doing meatball and spaghetti sandwiches?
Yeah, but here's my whole thing is we're getting garlic bread. And we're toasting it, obviously. So it's nice and crisp. We're not going to scoop anything out of it. We're going to put spaghetti in there.
Bad move.
And I'm actually, at this point, going to slice the meatballs.
Well, you're going to have to. Now, here's
where
you're going to have to be careful of. Because you want to make sure you're not making a meatball sub with spaghetti on it. So you're going to have to
It's just a light touch.
It's got to be first and foremost. I can't talk today.
You know what I want to do actually is just do a nice meat sauce. Why even?
That'd be good. You see,
why
that's
even
better.
think about a meat? Because I'm not totally sold on any of it
Like
yet,
a
except for
thick-
that I'm not scooping.
Like a thick meat sauce. So basically crumbled meatballs
Yeah.
in the sauce. So it's like almost like 70% meat, 30% sauce. You want like a thick, like almost like a sloppy Joe style sauce.
It's hard to tell the percentage, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, but like a sloppy Joe consistency, I
Yeah.
think is a good, because once you muddle it with meatballs, and it's not muddling, everybody loves a meatball sub, but then you don't want to start the argument of like, well, that's not a spaghetti sandwich, that's a meatball sub with spaghetti involved.
Yeah, or somebody to say that's a sloppy Joe that you put noodles in.
Well, I mean, the sloppy Joe sloppy Joe is just based on the sauce. If you could put as much ground beef in tomato sauce, and then it's a meat sauce. But if you use the manwich, isn't that what the sloppy Joe is? It's that manwich sauce.
Yeah.
Do they sell manwich sauce still? Do any restaurants sell sloppy Joes? I mean, I'm sure they do somewhere in the world. But we're going to call Vermont this episode. It's where Barry Sanders is from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy that ran for president. And he also ran for like 3,000 career yards or something. Barry Sanders. Oh, total yards, rushing yards, 15,269 rushing yards.
And then he later lost to Hillary.
Well, that election was rigged. The primaries were rigged by the DNC.
Yeah.
But his football stats speak for themselves.
Political stats, not as good. This is some good stuff.
Yeah, let's see what's going on WikiFeet. Do they have guys on WikiFeet?
See if I'm on there.
Yeah, let's see it.
We haven't asked anybody if they know who I am recently.
No, we haven't. Should ask those guys that asked you to move your truck. No, I don't think they have guys on here. Okay, Brad Pitt. No. WikiFeet is only for women. We should try to get some dudes on here. Ugh.
Yeah.
Guy feet.
Oh. See if you type in Jason Segel feet, what comes up.
I mean, that's Jason. That's not even Jason Segel. It's Jason Bateman. Picture of Jason Bateman's foot, if there's any. I mean, do gay guys have foot fetish? I mean, I guess gay guys they're pretty horny. Is that politically incorrect to say gay guys are horny? I mean, all guys are horny.
No. That actually reminds me of one of our new sponsors.
Oh, shit. You know what?
Gay guys.
This episode brought to you by Gay Guys.
This episode is brought to you by
Gay Guys.
Being gay and being a guy.
Wait, maybe we should say okay, let's reverse it. I'll start it and then you say Gay Guys. This episode of Do You Know Who Jason Segel is brought to you by
Gay guys.
Gay Guys. They like to have sex and they like to have fun.
With other guys.
Gay Guys. Go to gayguys.com and order some gay guys to come to your house today.
That's a good one.
Let's see if gayguys.com is a real...
Gayguys.com.
Yeah. Gayguys.com is a thing. Here, let's...
Gayguys.biz?
Well, I mean, there's no reason to go down. I mean, it's probably... Let's see. Gayguys.biz. Gayguys.org. No, gayguys.biz is available. If any of you guys out there want to start a thing, go to GoDaddy.com and type in gayguys.biz, and you'll find an affordable website hosting domain for you and your gay guys. This episode is brought to you by
Gay guys.
Gayguys.biz. It's where we're in the business of being gay, and we're guys. Gay guys. This
You know what I
episode
do?
of
I like the idea of us advertising websites that are available.
yeah. Let's see if
See if pants.biz is open.
I just looked up buttstuff.com. Buttstuff.com is available.
Okay.
Buttstuff.com. It's available, folks. So if you're into butt stuff and you want to own a website for it, go to www.buttstuff.com and follow the directions.
And if you wanted to use Squarespace to help design that site, buttstuff.com, just $9.99 for 2 years.
Squarespace, they don't care what kind of site you want to make. They'll just make it for you. And buttstuff.com, it's not necessarily butt sex. It could be farting, pooping, hemorrhoids. It could be a hemorrhoid site.
It could be just butts, pictures of butts, thoughts about butts, ideas, a lot of ideas out there about butts.
Hemorrhoids.com is available.
Oh.
Unless I misspelled it.
Let me start this one out.
Okay. Hemorrhoids.com is available. Let me just make sure I'm spelling hemorrhoids right.
I bet you're not. But I almost like that a slight off spelling of hemorrhoids is available.
I may not have. Hemorrhoids. I'm spelling it right. Mm-hmm. Hemorrhoids. Right? Oh, nope. I spelled it wrong. I spelled it way wrong. I pride myself on my spelling, but hemorrhoids is
it's like when I'm trying to Google diarrhea pics. I never get it right.
Hemorrhoids.com is taken.
Oh.
But if you spell it wrong, here's a...
well, then you do it because you'll be able to do the spelling.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to own hemorrhoids.com, unfortunately that's taken. But if you spell hemorrhoids, HEMMORHOIDS, then you can get that. And you'll probably get just as many hits as hemorrhoids.
And gentlemen, if it hurts to sit down, you might be internal, it could be external. Go on to GoDaddy.com. Get yourself a website where you can talk to other guys.
Yeah, there'll be a chat board on hemorrhoids.com.
Spelled HEMORRHOIDS.
That's the correct spelling. Let's see. We'll go to hemorrhoids.com here on Do You Know Who Jason Segel Is? And it's under construction. But there's laser surgery that you can get. You think they use the same lasers that they use for Lazik for hemorrhoids? Probably not, right?
I mean, they might actually use the same.
Let's call a hemorrhoid laser surgery guy and see what would happen if you shot a hemorrhoid laser into your eye. See, now we're cooking with gas, folks. It takes us a minute to get warmed up.
We get warmed up, and then you can't fire wrong at this point.
I mean, what other podcast out there is calling hemorrhoid doctors asking what would happen if you shot a hemorrhoid laser into your eye?
Mark Maron has done that for sure.
Maybe.
I mean, I know he's never
Him
been
and Obama.
I know that Mark's never been to the post office. Thanks for calling Hemorrhoids. This is Lisa.
Surgery, it's Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Oh, my God. I'm here with Nick.
How are you?
Do you know Nick Thune? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Lisa. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
Nope.
Okay. You guys do hemorrhoid laser surgery there?
Nope.
Oh.
So.
Well, maybe you could help me out here. Do you know, you've heard of Lazik surgery where they shoot the laser in your eye?
Yes.
Do you know what would happen if you shot a hemorrhoid laser into somebody's eye? Is that...
I have no idea. I don't think we even do them here.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Do you ever have that Ben & Jerry's ice cream?
Yes.
It's good stuff.
What's more common, an external hemorrhoid or an internal?
External, I think.
Yeah.
But you guys don't do the laser there.
I don't believe so. Let me ask the nurse.
Okay.
Deaf callers can
That's crazy.
reach us
You
via
called.
video phone.
That's
at
Maybe that's the number one.
448.
Deaf people get hemorrhoids
No, we don't
too?
do them, sir.
Do deaf people get hemorrhoids?
Oh, my God, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody gets hemorrhoids. A lot of people get hemorrhoids.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
So that's actually
The fact that was Lisa,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I
mean, there's how many names are there? 30?
It's got to be. I mean, girl names?
Yeah.
There's a few because there's different spellings. Like you can have like Tracy spelled with a Y or an I.
Yeah, so maybe that might make
Does that
it like
count as one name or
50
two names?
50 girl names out there?
Let's ask somebody in Vermont.
I'd
here's
ask our listeners, but I don't know if we have any female listeners. Do you know if we have any?
Probably a few.
I mean, we do have 200,000 listeners, so there's got to be at least 3-5
yeah.
girls.
You're good. You know how numbers work real good. Hi. This is Brendon. I'm here with my partner Nick.
Hey.
You guys do eye laser surgery there?
Lazik, yes.
Oh, okay. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
No.
Never heard that name?
No.
Well, we were wondering if we talked to another medical center there about getting laser treatment for our hemorrhoids. And they didn't do hemorrhoid laser treatment. So I was wondering what would happen. Can you...
Oh, I'm sorry. We do eyes.
Yeah, but you have the lasers. I was wondering, can you use the lasers on hemorrhoids too?
No.
What would happen if you did that?
It's just not something that
Probably an
we
angle.
do. So
probably
I
a tough
couldn't
angle.
tell you what would happen. It's just not. We only do LASIK eye surgery.
And so you can't just point the laser at a hemorrhoid on a deaf guy?
No.
Because deaf people get hemorrhoids too. We found out. It's a deaf guy. Now, does that work for
is not
ears?
something we could help you with.
Okay. What about hearing?
We have no hearing specialist here.
But could you put the laser in someone's ear and see what happens?
I'm going to hang up now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Lisa. Damn, I started laughing like a teenager.
You need Jimmy Fallon over here.
I'm a regular Jimmy Fallon. If you want to shoot a Lazik... Hi, this is...
That song gets me.
I'll do a public service announcement. Hi, this is Brendon Walsh from the Do You Know Who Jason Segel Is podcast.
And this is Nick. Wait, here, let's do a combo.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But like real NPR kind of chill. Okay. Hi, this is Brendon Walsh from the Do You Know Who Jason Segel Is podcast.
And this is Nick Thune from the Do You Know Who Jason Segel Is podcast.
And we're here to tell you that you can't you can't put a laser into your hemorrhoid.
Which we disagree with. And that's why we are starting a foundation for people like me and Brendon
who want lasers shot into their ass.
Just for a hemorrhoid.
And if you're a deaf guy listening, I don't know how that's possible. So, but if you're friends with a deaf guy who has hemorrhoids, or a girl, because we did find out that deaf people can get hemorrhoids. So.
And we found out that deaf people can also be girls. Deaf guys can be girls.
And so go to your local library or look it up online. This is Brendon Walsh.
And this is Nick Thune.
Signing off. That's a perfect... Well, I laughed a little bit, but... Let's see what other kind of lasers... You know what? This is great. We haven't gone
into lasers. And, are engineers... Do they do lasers? I don't really know what engineers are. Do they do laser stuff?
An engineer, like a guy who does like builds,
Just
figures
people-
out how bridges work or whatever. Excuse me.
I don't know. There's just people that they say that they're an engineer. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. We'll call an engineer place in Vermont. Let's. I have another laser.
Yeah, let's do the laser, and then I do want to find out what an engineer is.
Okay. That's a good question because engineers. A lot of people go to school for engineering.
Yeah, and I always smile and nod and act like I know what they're talking about when they say that.
I mean, I think they figure out like they make sure buildings don't collapse and bridges don't fail.
Huh.
It's a lot of math, I think, where they're like, okay, if you want to have 10 tons. Hello.
Hello, and thank you for calling from on another line, or you've called after hours. If this is a medical emergency,
What's that?
please go to
Leave a
the
message.
emergency room.
Okay.
If it's something that's non-urgent, please call our office in the morning, or leave a message of any length, and we will call you back as soon as we have a free moment. Thanks for calling. We look forward to speaking with you.
Hey, this is Nick Thune,
I'm here with Nick Thune. This is Brendan Walsh.
and we are calling from the Do You Know Who Jason Segel Is podcast.
We're just curious if you can use a tattoo removal laser on a deaf person's hemorrhoids.
Give us a call back.
Thanks, and keep on lasering. I hung up. So that's that'll be good. They'll be like, wow, that sounds like a professionally produced commercial for...
That song gets me a little bit.
It's a pretty good. It's a duty for royalty free.
Yeah, it sounds like we're doing an Apple commercial or something.
Oh, yeah.
Engineer.
Yeah, hi, this is Nick. I'm here with my business partner, Brendon.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. This is Kate.
Hey, Casey. So, do you know who Jason Segel is, by chance?
No, I don't believe so.
That name doesn't ring a bell at all.
Jason Segel?
Yeah, I don't know a Jason Segel.
Oh, okay. So I was looking into a possible career change, and
Okay.
and I've heard a lot of people tell me that they went to engineering school or they're engineers, and I've always just kind of acted like I knew what they were talking about, but I don't.
What do engineers do?
Well, it depends. I mean, we design HVAC systems, plumbing systems, and electrical systems for pretty much all sorts of commercial buildings.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do you guys have any?
I mean,
do you guys have any deaf engineers?
Can you be deaf and be an engineer?
I suppose.
Huh.
I don't see why not.
And is that like, engineers, I guess, is just building stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we design stuff. I mean, you don't actually go out and build it. Can you hang on 1 second?
Yeah.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. I mean, maybe you can put someone else on the line.
It almost sounds like he doesn't know what it is.
Supply our own hold music.
Is there some word in there?
Something. So maybe it's a subliminal.
I'm gonna give it a chunk.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, we're still here.
So this is two people on the line here?
Yes.
Okay. And I just was, I was kind of like curious about like what you guys are calling about. I mean, I can't really just kind of sit here and explain what engineering
engineers
is
do.
to you guys. I mean,
Okay. No, that's understandable.
That's fair.
We were just curious. Did you ever get like Lazik surgery or anything? Do you guys deal with lasers?
no, we don't.
Okay. Because we were trying. Well, I guess it's not important. But our friend,
sorry.
he is
Don't work
deaf,
with those.
and he has hemorrhoids, and we're trying to get. Doesn't seem like there's any laser hemorrhoid surgery in Vermont.
Yeah.
And so we were trying to see if like Lazik. I don't know what the difference between.
Like a laser eye surgery and just shooting a hemorrhoid with a laser?
I couldn't tell you. All right. Well, I appreciate your call, so thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
No problem. Bye.
Bye. What was his? Was his name Chase? What is that lady saying?
Or we give it a chunk. I think she's saying, or we give it a chunk.
I don't know, man. It sounds kind of haunted.
Yeah.
Like, that guy was fun. Guys, I can't.
What do you think
really...
he did in that time when he put us on hold?
I don't know. Maybe talked to another person and said, these guys.
No, because his first question was, are there two guys?
Are there two people on this call?
Yeah.
Two men? You guys are grown men?
Or we give it a chunk.
Or we give it a chunk.
Yep, knew it. You type in 80.
Good afternoon.
Hey, this is Nick. I'm here with actually one of my brother's friends, Brendon.
Hey, I'm friends with Nick's deaf brother. How's it going?
Good.
We were wondering, this is an engineering firm?
We are an engineering firm, yes.
And do you guys deal with lasers at all?
To do what?
Well,
That's a good question. It's tough to get into, but my brother, who
he's deaf. He got hemorrhoids.
she sounded so nice.
I know, we fucked up.
Yeah, that was maybe somebody that you would have, I don't know, had a future with.
She sounded a little too mature for me.
Because she hung up on a couple guys calling about the deaf brother's laser hemorrhoids.
My deaf brother got hemorrhoids. Here's another engineering thing. Did we ask her if she knows who Jason Segel is? We didn't.
No, that's my fault.
It's okay. It's both of our faults.
That's at engineers.
Hi, this is Brendon. I'm here with my partner, Nick Thune.
Hey.
And are you there?
Yep. Hi.
We were wondering, do you know who Jason Segel is?
I don't know.
You don't know that name?
What do you mean?
Have you ever heard the name Jason Segel?
I'm not sure. Are you talking about a realtor or a client?
No, that's okay. This is an engineering. Is this engineers?
Yeah. Inspections.
Oh, well, that's okay. Nick has a question
that explains
about
it then. Yeah, because I have, friends that went to school for engineering, and I'm 38, and I'm trying to maybe start over. And I thought engineering sounds cool, although at the same time, I don't necessarily know what it is.
Yeah, what do engineers do?
Well, here at our firm, we conduct building inspections.
Okay. So it's like about how things are designed and built.
Yep, and the functioning of the major systems and the structure of the house or the building.
We were curious too. We called a eye laser place, like Lazik surgery, because Nick has a deaf brother he's got hemorrhoids, and we were wondering if, like, engineering-wise, if you can use an eye laser on hemorrhoids.
I'm sorry, are you for real right now?
Yes.
So we do building inspections, so I can't really answer your question about a laser for hemorrhoids.
Okay, is anybody else there that we could speak to?
No, so we do building inspections. I'm going to have to let you go, okay? Good luck with everything. Bye-bye.
Well, could I just ask... She's...
The people in Vermont are... I mean, I guess we are calling and asking about...
I guess hemorrhoids are a touchy subject.
Yeah. Believe me, when you have them, it's a very touchy subject. You're touching them all the time.
You don't want it... Really?
Scratching them. It's really just about hydration. You just got to be hydrated.
That's what causes hemorrhoids? No.
Yeah, part of it.
Really? Being dehydrated?
That and eating like shit. And
I thought like sitting on your ass a lot.
yeah.
Probably like being
when you
overweight.
push too hard, when you poop all the time.
Pregnancy.
Yeah. Especially, I guess in that movie with Arnold, what's his last name? Arnold.
I don't know. Schwarzenegger. Is that what you're
Yes.
trying to get at?
Yes.
Okay.
That movie where he gets pregnant.
What is that called? Twins?
No. But I guess that was a whole side story. He started getting hemorrhoids, and the studio eventually said,
"We're going to call this hemorrhoid cop." Junior. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's get to the bottom of what these engineers do. What is that?
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. How's it going? This is Brendon.
And this is Nick.
I'm here with Nick.
Okay.
We were wondering, well, Nick actually brought it up. You guys are an engineering firm?
Correct.
Okay. What do engineers do exactly?
What do engineers do?
Oh, do you know who Jason Segel is?
Jason who?
Segel, Segel. Jason
No.
Segel. You never heard that name?
No.
Okay.
Can I ask where you're calling from?
We're calling from Nick's place.
Nick's place. Okay. What can I help you with?
Well, Nick was thinking about getting into engineering, but we were talking. We didn't really know
what it is
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, we've heard people talk about it,
and we got sidetracked. Nick has a deaf brother who can't hear, and he got hemorrhoids, and we were calling around to like laser surgery places, which I believe engineers are involved in.
Laser.
No, we design water and wastewater systems.
So you wouldn't know anything about...
That's what this engineering firm does. There are also mechanical engineers, biomedical engineers.
Maybe the biomedical, because then they would know about, like, if you shot... Because you know there's laser, like Lazik surgery, where they use the lasers in your eyes?
Yeah. You're looking for a medical doctor.
So, but would you know, because this is engineering still, if you put a Lazik laser... Can you put it onto a hemorrhoid and change the settings?
I have no idea. I'm not a physician.
Okay, but it makes.
Is this like a radio show or something?
No, just Brendon and Nick.
Okay, is this some sort of joke?
No. Nick has a deaf brother who got hemorrhoids, and we went down. We just thought we'd call and find out.
And it's such a faux pas kind of thing that people get embarrassed about. So we figured we'd do the research for him since, it's hard for him to ask questions.
Okay, well, we can't help you. I mean, if you've got a septic system you need fixed, or, you're a municipality who needs a new water main put in, then we're your company. But medical stuff...
Okay.
No.
And engineering, like you guys do like pipes and stuff then? Like you figure out... Now here's what I think engineers do. Like for what you guys do, you'd have to figure out like how many inches like the pipe has to keep slanted so the water goes down or something. You know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, if the pipe's going to start here, it's going to have to go every foot. It's going to have to go down like a 1/4 inch.
Right. Yes. That's basically what we do.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Great.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Okay.
Goodbye. Right. We're not a radio show.
I know. That's so frustrating.
All right. Let's just do hemorrhoid laser surgery.
Mm-hmm. I mean, think about how tough that is to not, first of all, can't hear.
You're deaf and you have hemorrhoids. You're getting it on both ends. It's like you got It's like up top, I'm not hearing so good. On the bottom, I'm not feeling so good.
Oh, not feeling good at all.
Does being deaf hurt? That's a good question for the hemorrhoid guy.
Good morning, doctor's office. How can I help you?
Hi there. This is Brendon. I'm here with Nick.
Hey.
We're calling Nick's brother. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
No, I'm sorry. Are you trying to schedule an appointment with a doctor?
Well, yeah. It's a
We just
hemorrhoid.
we have a question, though.
And it's Nick's brother is deaf. So we're calling to make... He's deaf and he has hemorrhoids. And we were wondering, do you know if being deaf hurts? Because we didn't want to ask him directly.
I'm so sorry. What was the question?
Do you guys do hemorrhoid laser surgery?
We do have doctors that does hemorrhoid treatments, yes.
And you would treat...
with the laser. Mm-hmm.
And you
you do with the laser?
Do you treat deaf people?
We treat any patient that has a hemorrhoid.
Okay. And with the lasers now, is that...
Could you use that also, like
if I wanted to get Lazik too, can you use that for eyes as well? Or are they all specialized lasers? Like, do they have, I guess my question is, do you have a separate laser for hemorrhoids and then a different laser for eye surgery?
I think that's something the doctor needs to
You don't know if it's not just like a setting?
It's a different specialty.
Yeah.
If you're going to be being seen for your eyes, but I'm not sure if they use the same laser.
If it's the same type of laser,
there,
though.
Because what I'm picturing is a laser with a knob on it. And one says there's two settings. It says eyes, and then the other one would say hemorrhoids. And you just want to make sure, like you set it to hemorrhoids for the hemorrhoid surgery.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure about that. I can try to connect you to someone who can assist you.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, 1 second. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
This is Brendan Walsh and Nick Thune. We're calling on behalf of Jerry Thune, Nick's deaf brother.
Okay, give me 1 moment.
Okay. I think the deaf brother thing is a good...
The funny thing is my grandmother's name was Jerry Thune.
Oh, really? See, now that's another thing we have to figure out at some point is... Now, if you have a woman named Jerry, G-E-R-I, and a woman named Jerry, J-E-R-R-Y, and a woman named Jerry, J-E-R-R-I, do all three of those names count as one name?
I think you have to go off pronunciation. That's why I'm saying there's 30.
Now, when you
35.
when you say pronunciation, is that? Do you mean pronunciation?
Nope.
Because that's a whole other can of worms now.
How do you say cauliflower?
Oh, cauliflower?
You say cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower. Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah, you wanted to get a cauliflower sandwich.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hello?
Hi, this is Kayla. How can I help you?
Hey, Kayla. I'm here with Nick.
Hey.
And his brother's deaf. That's why we're calling on behalf of his brother.
Okay.
We don't know if being deaf hurts. I don't know if there's any discomfort in being deaf besides that he's got hemorrhoids. Nick's brother. Do you know who Jason Segel is, by the way? Jason Segel. Have you ever heard that name?
Sounds very familiar.
Do you know where you're not familiar? You don't know who that is, though?
No.
So we were looking to get, we
want to get him.
Questions.
We want to get his hemorrhoids lasered off.
I see. Okay.
So do you have, and then side question is that Nick was thinking about, and we're not in the medical field or anything, but Nick was going to get LASIK surgery. So we were wondering if that is something that you could use the same laser for. If there's like a setting, you could do a LASIK and then you could do a hemorrhoid.
Not typically. You don't ever want to do multiple procedures at one time.
Yeah.
So, but there is a setting. You can use the same laser for hemorrhoids and Lazik. You just have to do it at different times.
No, they're different. They're different.
So it's not just.
And it depends on how bad they are. So the first thing is, does he have insurance to come in for a consultation?
Does he, Nick?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I asked him, but I don't know sign language.
Yeah, it's a little hard to communicate with Nick's brother. He's deaf. I don't know. He can't hear.
There's no sign language interpreter or anything like that.
There is. She's not here right now, and he
just kind of confessed about the hemorrhoids.
He drew a picture.
Okay.
And it was like
okay, yeah. I mean,
I don't even know what hemorrhoids.
There's different grades to hemorrhoids, and there's different ways to treat them. So the best thing to find out is whether he has insurance.
Well, the picture.
I'm assuming he probably does.
I think he does. Yeah, because he got. Well, I think. Do they do laser treatment for hearing, like LASIK? They can't do that.
Right? I do not know.
Yeah. But he drew the picture. He drew that maybe he could help us because it's like it's a drawing of buttocks. And then, in the middle, between the cheeks, I guess, he drew a bunch of I don't know, hemorrhoids, I guess.
Lumps.
Yeah,
looks like
bumpy.
cherries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bulged out.
I mean, the only way to diagnose him properly is to actually physically see him. Do you guys live here?
We do. We could fax the drawing over. If you have a fax number.
Yeah, it's not usually done that way. He has to actually physically be seen by the doctor so he can determine exactly what it is he's looking at, because it's just not going to compare to physically seeing it.
Okay.
Typically, if he has medical insurance, they should cover, obviously he probably has a sign language interpreter, but we could check and see what his insurance would cover. If he's able to come and see us, we could schedule him right away. That's not a problem.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like his interpreter's not really saying what he's telling her.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, he's not talking into the phone.
Oh, sorry. All right, well, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you're welcome.
So
yeah, and if he doesn't have insurance, we can see him as a cash patient as well too. The doctor's here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and he's pretty much available on any Tuesday and Thursday. You guys can bring him in.
Okay.
How much cash is that just to get one hemorrhoid lasered off?
Well, you probably want to get them all done,
well, the
right?
consultation is $240. Normally we charge $300.
Okay.
But depending on the grade and of the hemorrhoids. Determines on what kind of procedure he needs, and then we just put that $240 towards that.
And the doctor will have to look at his actual hemorrhoids, he can't just look at the drawing. We all have to tell.
We would physically need to see him, in the office with the sign language interpreter, and it's a pretty quick evaluation. It's just,
now we're talking about a lot of people.
That's the only way to determine the level of hemorrhoids he has.
So this is going to be a lot of people in the room. Because
no, it's just him and the doctor.
But then the interpreter
and the sign language interpreter,
and then
or
Nick's
whoever.
going to want to be there. I mean, I can wait in the waiting room.
Yeah, it's just me and the doctor in the office. So
you too. So now we're talking 4 people, and he's probably going to be. I mean, for lack of a better term, showing his butthole to everybody.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, he wouldn't be the first one that we've seen, but I wouldn't be in there with him. It would just be the doctor and himself, and that we can just have the sign language interpreter tell him the instructions we need him to do, and then the doctor would just, take a look, and then he can get dressed, and then the sign language interpreter could come in and explain everything that the doctor's seen.
Okay. And the doctor operates the laser, or is there a different guy who comes in to do that?
Yeah, okay. There's different ways to do it. There's excisions, there's sewing, there's stapling, there's all kinds of different ways.
Okay, we'll take a look, or we'll try and figure out how to get his brother in there.
Sure, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you know who Jason Segel is? We know who he is, and we want to give you a little quiz. Do you know who Jason Segel is?